Hey y'all, welcome back. Hope you're all having a good day. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I've been browsing a few forums and a couple of people have asked me about my Furry 40k Imperial Guard regiment, so I figured I'd do a little showcase video showing them off. Now these started as a little bit of a joke. I snuck one model in to see if anyone had noticed that he's a dog and not a human. No one noticed, so I started sneaking more in. And it kind of snowballed from there. It got to a point where I had a whole squad of furries in my army, and I realised that they would always get targeted first, which was great for getting people to shoot at units that I didn't mind them shooting at, and saving my good stuff. But it got to the point now where I've got 8,000 points of mostly furry Imperial Guard. I take them to tournaments quite regularly. They do really well at tournaments as well. Always had great compliments. No one's ever had a problem with them in real life. Online, the 40k fandom is hilariously anti-furry, but in real life, never had a problem. So here comes my furry Imperial Guard army. I got an entire regiment of these, but I'm just showing off a couple of select models. So enjoy.
Okay, so the first model we have is Commander Doggo, the model that started my Furry 40k army. Or as a few people have pointed out, he looks like the crime-fighting dog, McGruff, here to take a bite out of your heresy. So he was the model that started this whole thing. He is based on the company commander that comes in a Baneblade kit, modified with the bolt gun from an Astartes box, and the head and tail come from Albedo Combat Patrol, which is a small company making a squad-based furry shooting tabletop game. So yeah, that is Commander Doggo. Next up is a infantry squad, again based on the standard GW infantry squad box set for the bodies and the weapons. The heads again come from Albedo Combat Patrol, the critter conversion kits. The sergeant there, he's got a bolt gun from a Astartes set, and I believe the plasma gun may have been stolen from an Astartes set too. If I just quickly turn this guy around, you'll see that the critter conversion kits come with a head and a tail. They are metal as opposed to plastic, so they're a bit of a pain in the ass to get to attach, which is why a lot of the models have got pouches and grenades and stuff holding the tails in place just for extra security. If we go over to the Voxcaster here, this is actually based on one of my partner's fursuits. She has a full suit in real life in these colours, and I just kind of based one of my models off that because I thought it'd be cute. So yeah, that is my Voxcaster, and over here is my absolute favourite model in the whole squad, because this was actually painted by my girlfriend. This was based on Toy Bonnie, and I love it to bits. This is the best painted model in my entire army, I reckon. Yeah, that is a infantry squad in my Furry 40k army. I forgot to mention this dude at the back here. The actual missile launcher dude is entirely from Albedo Combat Patrol. He costs a little bit more than the critter conversion kits, and he's on a resin base I picked up from Firestorm Games, and the box and the barrel are just bits that came out of other kits and I thought would look good on the base of them. Next up is my veteran squad, my command squad. 4 plasma guys. I pilfered the plasma guns from Astartes sets for the most part, and just kind of tacked them in where I thought they'd look good. These guys have got a slightly different camouflage pattern from the rest to mark them out as veterans. They got desert cam, and I've tarted them up a little bit more than regular. You'll notice the guy on the far left has got a little lasgun on his back. This guy's tossing a grenade. The cat has got a little las pistol, and the dog is somewhat afraid of shooting his gun, so he's kind of looking away and holding his hand up. These guys tend to get yeeted out the back of a Valkyrie, or reserved in and do some damage before usually getting wiped out themselves, because obviously guardsmen are not the toughest, but these guys are fun because it's hardly any points to put 4 plasma guns on the field, kill something and then die. So if I turn this around, you'll see the cattail on this one. So yeah, that is a veteran squad. Sorry, a command squad. Okay, so next up is my Bear Grin squad. I play them as Bullgrins. They're based on Conflict 47 Soviet Ursus infantry, modified with parts from an actual Bullgrin kit, so we got the correct weapons and shields and that. I use some 2mm jewellery chain just to keep those skulls in place. And I've decorated the bases with, bits of dead orc, bits of dead ultramarines, that kind of thing. I do intend on getting more of these guys because these are a lot of fun. I did get 3 more for Christmas, which I'll be building. And the polar bear is actually based on another of my partner's personas. So she has a polar bear character, and that's what I based the polar bear on. That guy is my ultramarine killer. The arm came from the Indomitor set, just tagged on with a transfer, and this guy has got a little skull from the Death Guard at his base. So yeah, that is my Bullgrin or Bear Grin squad. Hope you like them. Of course, here's the next box set which I got for Christmas, which will be another 3 Bear Grins. I need to source some shields for them, and I'm going to tart them up with chain and gribbly bits on the bases. And then here is my plans for the rest of my guard. I'm planning on introducing some Kazakin using Anvil Industry models with, again, Albedo Combat Patrol heads. I really like the aesthetic of the Anvil Industry models, so I'm looking forward to building these. I've got a whole box ready to go, and they're going to represent Scions, or in this case Kazakin. So yeah. Of course, no guard army would be complete without tons of armour. I've got 3 examples here. I've got a nice standard Lehman Russ with Executioner Plasma Cannon. I really love the paint job I did on this dude. It looks awesome, and he's done really well on the tabletop. Next up is a little Hellhound with a little bunny sticking his head out of the cupola. Lots of fun at a couple of tournaments last year. Memorable moment being when my opponent tried to charge him with some Drukhari racks, I think they were, and he wiped them out to last man in Overwatch. And then finally, my tank commander with Demolisher Cannon. This guy has the honour of one-shotting a Taunar at a recent tournament. I'd chipped away its drone protection, and then this guy, I rolled 12 for number of shots, and he took him from pretty much full wounds to 0 in one go, and my opponent conceded pretty much straight after that. So yeah, he's my big hitter. I got 2 of these dudes, and they are a lot of fun to play with. So yeah, that is the armour of my Furry 40k army.
Okay, I hope you all really enjoyed that. If you did, subscribe to my channel. Remember, I am doing the Instant Regret Challenge at the end of the month on the 30th at 7 p.m. Tune in to see me eat 6.5 million Scoville chocolate. This stuff is ludicrously hot. It makes pepper spray look like water. I've just hit 50 subscribers, which means I'll be eating a second block of this stuff on the day. See if you can bump that up, make me eat a third. I have been informed by the wife that I'm not allowed to eat the whole bar in case I injure myself, but I'll eat as much as I can, or as many blocks as you guys say I have to eat. Tune in for that. Drop your comments below. I'm always up for reading people's comments. You guys are great. You've been absolutely fantastic, and I love reading your comments. So yeah, thank you very much for tuning in, and you all have a good one. Ta!